I was born in Orthodox family. I started ask questions to myself when in 2014 Russia firstly invaded to Ukraine.
As people witness the destruction of their homes and their communities, and as they mourn the loss of their loved ones, their faith in humanity is bound to be shaken. But what about their faith in God?
Yeah. Oh. I'm Veronika, I'm 19 years old and currently I live in Ukraine. I'm studying law, and that subject was important in my life. When I was in high school, I realized that I want to connect my life with social and political issues, and I want make some changes in my country when I become older. I was born in Orthodox family. Orthodox Church is leading in our country. Ukrainian Orthodox Church is important. I was born in that family, and I was given a Christian name. Also, Veronika is from Greece. My mom is really a religious person. My father not. He was an atheist. Two different persons, two different worldviews, two different maybe values, but I still can't believe that these different persons met each other in one moment in this life, and they made a family, and then I was born. I was raised in religion background. I was in religious camps, also Orthodox. I had Christian ethics lesson in my school, and I also had visits on Sundays to Ukrainian Orthodox Church and conversations with priests. So my childhood was completely spent in different traditions. First photo you can see holiday photo zone. It's the carol team and me standing with them. It was funny holiday activities for children in my town. We have St. Nicholas Day and Christmas because of Christian tradition. And on the third photo you can also see me and my school holiday of celebrating St. Nicholas Day. With times, the perception of this holiday changed, and it's more about family tradition for me. But this is now, and more earlier when I was younger, I thought it was about a religious tradition for me. So I have such warm memories from my childhood. But my mom always said that traditions are more important than your own deep understanding of your religion and beliefs. So I have never asked her deep questions because I knew that I knew what she is going to say to me. This is a photo of me and that was time when I was discovering different religions, especially Baptists. So here I had like camp with Baptists from Kiev. We're talking a lot about religion, about our worldviews, about our values. So this camp really influenced me and my next discoverings, my religion values. I started ask questions to myself when in 2014 Russia firstly invaded to Ukraine. So that's about Crimea, Donbass situation. Yeah, it was like a beginning of this conflict.
Armored Russian vehicles burst through the wall of Crimea's Belbek base today, firing warning shots and throwing sound grenades. Ukrainian forces have set up a perimeter, but it's clear that we are completely surrounded by Russian forces. Masked Russian special forces fanned out, rifles at the ready. The mostly unarmed Ukrainians were ordered not to fight back, commanders trying to avoid bloodshed at all costs.
I started asking myself why it's happening in my country, and it also can touches me when I was like a child. Yeah, and it was a serious question to me, and I remember that I went to my mom and asked her about it, and I asked her how God help these people right now, and she didn't answer me anything. She just said it like happens for a reason, but for reason, which reason, and what will happen in the future, I didn't know, and unfortunately I didn't realize in such a young age how God supports these people, and why were there a lot of victims of this conflict, and why in human history there were a lot of terrible situation and terrible wars and something like that. So yeah, I had later when I was 15, 16, I had this breaking moment, and I completely realized that now I believe in universe and my own decisions, in myself, in my my basic values, yeah, but not in high power.
To live in a war zone is to live with constant fear, grief, anger, hope, and sorrow. As people witness the destruction of their homes and their communities, and as they mourn the loss of their loved ones, their faith in humanity is bound to be shaken. But what about their faith in God? 19-year-old Veronika, born into a Christian Orthodox family in war-torn Ukraine, found herself asking this very pertinent question. Distraught with the reality of war, she wonders, is there a God at all? Is he watching humanity die a painful death? Why is he not protecting her loved ones? Why is he not putting an end to man's suffering and to this merciless war?
Some spontaneous shelling or because of some unsafety in the area. So you can just sleep in your house, and then in the night you'll hear air alarm. And if you will not have time to go to the shelter, you can be just and die. So why it's happening? I don't understand that. Why are conflicts between Muslims and Christians, and why because of these conflicts women suffer? So why it happens to us? And maybe it's happened for a reason, but what reason? That's my question. So what should we learn from this from the situations, and yeah, for what was it? So how God if he exists, how he like choose people to take like to himself. Yeah, so there are a lot of questions, maybe existential questions, but there are, yeah. And in the war zone, it's like more complicated because every day you just live your life, and then in the evening you realize that, oh my god, I'm thankful for being alive today. And but to whom I'm thankful? I'm thankful to like myself, to the universe, as I said. Yeah, and Christians are thankful to the God. So that's about it. So how I navigate my life into the war zone? I live in a safe area, so we should ask some militaries to know how they like are getting through it. I've never talked with my father about atheism, really never. But we started to discuss religion when he became like a soldier, a military man in armed forces. Yeah, and he said me that he started to read Bible, and I know why it's happened. Like it because he needed like some hope in the front line, because when you are in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of like some explosions and so stressful situations, you need a hope and you need support. So I guess like he became a Christian because of that, because of he was an atheist and he never believed into something. And in that period when like he went to the front line, he found that he needs a religion. This is my father, Volodymyr. He had a little like vacation, so he came from front zone to me for a couple of days. Yeah, and I really enjoyed this time spent with my father. So I showed him churches in Kyiv. Привіт.
Привіт.
А ти зараз можеш говорити?
Ну, можу.
Ну, а змінилося твоє якось сприйняття цього всього, коли ти поїхав на фронт? Ну, от як саме?
Як саме? Ну, не знаю, як тобі сказати. Все рівно є такі вищі сили є. Що мене якась вища сила все рівно охороняє. Я в таких був ситуаціях, що чудом виходив. У мене дві такі було ситуації, що я чудом вийшов живий.
Mm-hmm. So he says that higher power, which he believes in, yeah, so it protects him. Yeah, and it's just, I guess, true. So he feels like some hope, and he feels like that he's also thankful for being alive, especially in the front line. So. Between being an atheist and between being a Christian, and I guess I'm in the middle of like this line. Yeah, and I'm not completely agnostic. I believe into something, but now I can navigate my life with values, like maybe even political values, but my main value is a freedom, and I feel completely free in my country. Mm-hmm. Objective reality also, yeah. I believe into what I see now at the moment. Yeah, maybe after the victory my worldview will change. I have so like symbolic tattoo. Here is a trident of Ukraine. So this is like a symbol of Ukraine, which means freedom. Yeah. So I made it in like when it was like it were 4 months of full-scale war. Here I also have like tattoo. It means also free. I'm free. Like freedom is in our blood, as Ukrainians love say. So yeah, and here I have balance. That's about my condition right now. Every tattoo which like I make for myself is important, and it symbolizes something my value. So I have 2 tattoos about freedom, 1 tattoo about balance, and yeah, that's about my maybe internal condition and my like consciousness, my thoughts, and something like that.